Okay, today we're going to do 7-7 transforming formulas. Okay, so you're going to use the exact same thing you've been doing with solving equations. It's just that you're solving for a particular variable. So don't let it stress you out that they're not numbers. Just pretend like there's numbers there, okay? So for this first one, we're going to solve for L. So it'll always tell you what to solve for. It'll tell you in the directions what to solve for. So that means we want L all by itself. Now, if these were just numbers, 10 equaled L times 5, you would just divide by 5. That's all you're doing here. You're going to divide by W because we want to get W by itself and isolate the variable we're looking for. Okay, L equals A over W, and you're done. That's it. Okay, you're just solving for particular variables. Okay, so it's just more work with variables. With formulas. Solve for S. So here we want S all by itself. So this is S minus C, so we're going to add C. So this is P plus C equals S, because you can't add P and C together, so you just put P plus C equals S and you're done. That's it. Okay. So as we go down, solving for K, so we want K all by itself. It's K divided by J, so we do the opposite. Multiply both sides by J. These cancel. K is equal to J times H, or JH. However you want to write it is fine. Okay? Or HJ even, it doesn't matter. Over here we're solving for P. So we want this P all by itself. Okay, we want to isolate this variable. Well, you're just multiplying P times R times T, so you can divide by RT. You can just bring them both over at the same time. So 1 over RT equals P. Okay, and then you're done. That's it. That's all you do on those. Okay, now obviously they're going to get a little harder. Let's just kind of start you out. Here's a few more. So now we're going to solve for L again. So you're going to have a few more steps here. So we want to isolate this variable, so we got to get rid of the 2W. So we're going to subtract 2W. Okay, since we can't combine P and negative 2W, we just write it like this. This is 2L. We're solving for L still. Here, let me change my marker or my pen. So we're going to divide everything by 2. Whoops, everything by 2. Okay, so L equals P minus 2W over 2. Okay, it might look like that, or it might look like this. P, I'll take either answer. P over 2 minus 2 over 2W, which really those two cancel, so it'd be P over 2 minus W, which is probably what they'd have in the book. Okay. I'll probably take either answer, but that's what they have in the book. That's probably what they'll end up having in the book, because these 2's cancel right here. Okay? Excuse me, my allergies. So now we're solving for X, this X right here. We're going to subtract 8. So Y minus 8 equals X over 3. And how are we going to get rid of that 3? How are we going to get X by itself? Okay, well, you do the opposite. You multiply by 3. But you have to multiply this whole side by 3. Okay, so you kind of got to distribute. So 3W minus 24 equals X. Because you have to multiply the whole side by 3. Okay? A few more. So now, if it tells you, you have to follow the directions here. So here it says solve for T, then plug in the values and solve, okay? So if it doesn't tell you to solve for T first, you could plug them in and solve them that way. But it tells you to solve for T first on D equals RT, so we want T all by itself. We're going to divide by R, so T equals D over R. And then we're going to plug our numbers in. So 50 miles an hour is the rate. Okay, and 425 miles is the distance. Okay, and then you're going to divide that, and you should get 8.5 hours. And we know it's hours because this is miles per hour. So 8.5 hours. Okay. Okay, same here. It says solve for C. So if it tells you that, yes, you have to do that. Okay, so we're going to subtract 32. This is how you convert Fahrenheit to Celsius. Or Celsius to Fahrenheit. Either way. Okay, so we want C all by itself. So we need to multiply by the reciprocal. Oops, that should be a 9, not a 6. And then multiply this whole thing by 5/9. Okay. Now, you can plug it in now and then multiply by 5/9, or you can distribute through. It's fine. It does not matter to me because it tells you that F is 77 degrees. So 5/9, 77 minus 32 equals whatever it's going to be Celsius. So 765, so 45 times 5/9. Yes, you can use your calculator. I don't have my calculator here, so we're just going to do it by hand. 1/5, so it should be 25 degrees Celsius. Don't forget to label 25 degrees Celsius. Okay, that is the last example. I think I have a little comic. Kind of have to know golf to understand this, but it's kind of funny.